The night was still and the stars burned low. I closed my eyes and felt the undertow, a pulling tide beneath my sleeping mind, a face I thought I'd never get to find. The room was dark, the world outside was hushed, the kind of quiet that arrives unkissed, unbrushed. And there you were inside the soft between, the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I hadn't known that sleep could hold such light, I hadn't known that darkness could feel right. But something in the stillness said your name, and nothing after that remained the same. You weren't a ghost, you weren't a fading blur, you were the realest thing that could occur. More real than morning, more real than the rain, more real than anything that causes pain. Every night I fall to you. Every night the dream begins brand new, and somewhere in the dark between the seams, I love you, I love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams, where nothing breaks, where love is not a gamble and heart never aches, where I can say your name without the fear, where everything I feel is crystal clear. I love you in my dreams, I always will. When the world goes quiet and the night goes still, you're the song the silence always sings to me. I love you in my dreams, so endlessly. You stood beneath a sky of burning gold, the kind of warmth that never gets too cold. Your laughter fell like petals in the breeze, it brought me to my knees with such sweet ease. I walked to you the way the rivers flow, not knowing why but knowing where to go. And when you turned and let your eyes meet mine, the whole dream filled with something so divine. I'd swallowed every word in waking days, I kept my love locked deep inside a maze. But here the walls came down without a fight, and all my truth came pouring into light. I said the things I never dared to say, the words I've been rehearsing every day. They left my lips like birds that found the sky, no longer held, no longer asking why. Every night I fall to you. Every night the feeling comes back true, and somewhere in the dark between the seams, I love you, I love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams, where nothing breaks, where love is not a gamble and heart never aches, where I can say your name without the fear, where everything I feel is crystal clear. I love you in my dreams, I always will. When the world goes quiet and the night goes still, you're the song the silence always sings to me. I love you in my dreams, so endlessly. Maybe I was made for sleeping hours, maybe love lives best inside the midnight flowers. Maybe what is truest in my soul only wakes when night has made me whole. I am not afraid of what I feel. In the dream, the love is fierce and real. You are not a shadow, not a lie. You're the reason that I close my eyes, and I don't need the daylight to confess what my dreaming heart already knows to bless. That in every life, in every single scene, you're the one I love, you're what I mean. The field stretches on beyond the dawn, the gold of you lingers after you are gone. I wake and reach across an empty bed, still holding every beautiful word you said. The morning steals you back before I'm done, it pulls you like the moon away from the sun. But I will find my way to sleep again, and meet you past the border of my pain. So let the daylight do its patient work, let hours pass and every duty lurk. Let minutes stack like stones along the way. I'll carry you in secret through the day, and when the dark comes settling like a veil, When city lights grow dim and voices fail, I'll close my eyes and cross the silver scene and love you, only love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams where nothing breaks, where love is not a gamble and heart never aches, where I can say your name without the fear, where everything I feel is crystal clear. I love you in my dreams, I always will. When the world goes quiet and the night goes still, you're the song the silence always sings to me. I love you in my dreams so endlessly. Tonight I'll go back to that golden place. I'll find the dream and I will find your face, and in the soft and sacred middle ground, I'll love you in the sweetest sound. No morning comes that takes away what's true, no waking life can rob me of what grew between the dark and dawn and silver streams. I love you, I love you, I love you in my dreams. The evening comes and wraps me like a shawl. I hear your whisper echoing down the hall. I haven't spoken to you since the break of day, but nighttime always finds a softer way. I lay my tired body on the bed and let the world release me from my head. The pillow holds the weight of all I keep, and you are waiting somewhere past my sleep. The clock ticks low, the candle loses flame, the shadows gather softly calling your name. I breathe in slow and let the tension go. I'm falling to that place only we know. The ceiling fades and everything turns blue, the kind of blue that only lives in you. And all the walls I built throughout the day come crumbling gently, beautifully away. I don't need the sun to feel alive, I only need the night for me to thrive. Because on the other side of all my seams, you're there, you're always there inside my dreams. I love you in my dreams, come find me there, in the space between the midnight and the air, where nothing that we feel needs to be explained, where love is never lost and never stained. I love you in my dreams, don't let me wait, don't pull me from the beauty that we made, where every road we walk is paved in gleams. I love you, God, I love you in my dreams. You find me in a garden, warm and white, where every flower blooms with nothing to hide. You take my hand the way the gentle take, as if the touch itself can never break. We walk along a river, golden slow, reflecting back the light that only you can throw. You laugh and tilt your face up to the sky, and I forget that I once learned to cry. You tell me things I cannot quite repeat, but every word dissolves to something sweet, like sugar in the warmth of afternoon, like the way the tide responds to every moon. And I am someone better in this place, I wear my love like sunlight on my face, no hesitation pulling at my tongue. I love you like I loved you when we were young. I don't need the crowd to feel complete, I only need the dream to feel the heartbeat. 'Cause somewhere underneath the quiet seams, you love me and you love me in my dreams. I love you in my dreams, come find me there, in the space between the midnight and the air, when nothing that we feel needs to be explained, where love is never lost and never stained. I love you in my dreams, don't let me wait. Don't pull me from the beauty that we made, where every road we walk is paved in gleams. I love you, God, I love you in my dreams. Some people chase their love in open light, they hold their feelings close in plain daylight, but mine runs deep beneath the waking ground, in the only place where you and I are found. I've tried to say your name when day was bright, but the words get lost before they reach the light. So I hold them till the moon begins to climb, and love you in the dark, one dream at a time. The dream tonight is tender, soft and long. You hum the melody of some forgotten song. Your voice becomes a thread that holds me near, the sweetest sound that any soul could hear. We sit beside a window lit with stars and talk about the distances and scars. You reach across and touch the ones on me, and suddenly they're all I need to be free. I love you in my dreams, come find me there, in the space between the midnight and the air, when nothing that we feel needs to be explained, where love is never lost and never stained. I love you in my dreams, don't let me wait. Don't pull me from the beauty that we make, where every road we walk is paved in gleams. I love you, God, I love you in my dreams. And when the morning pulls the curtain back and drags me down its cold and ordinary track, I'll close my fist around what we became, and whisper in the daylight still your name. 'Cause even in the hours full of schemes, my heart lives only halfway it seems. The other half is where the soft light gleams. Loving you, just loving you in my dreams. Awake before the alarm has time to sound, my heart already heavy, lost and found. The dream still clings like perfume on my skin, like something beautiful that lives within. I reach across the cold and empty sheet, my fingers searching for the warmth complete, but all they find is silence and the air, the ghost of you, the outline of you there. The morning light comes cruel through the blinds, it cuts through every softness that it finds. It takes the gold and turns it back to gray. It does what morning does and steals the day. I lie there in the ruin of the dawn, counting every piece of what is gone. The garden and the river and your hand, the only world I fully understand. And so I dress and face another mile, I wear the day across my face like a trial, but underneath the noise and all it seems, I'm still with you, I'm still with you in dreams. I love you in my dreams, where you are mine, where every ordinary thing turns divine, where time does not divide us like a seam, where love is more than love, more than a theme. I love you in my dreams, through every mile, through every hollow hour and every trial. I carry you like light through darkened streams. I love you, only love you in my dreams. I go about my day in borrowed clothes. I smile at all the faces no one knows. I answer questions, walk the usual floor, but I am always reaching for the door. The door that leads back down to sleeping deep, back to the sacred country of my sleep, where you are not a memory or a might, but standing real and radiant in the night. I pass a cafe window in the rain, and something in the glass reflects your name. The way the letters curl and catch the light reminds me of your face the other night. I stop and press my palm against the cold, and feel the dream like something I still hold. A pocket full of gold I dare not spend, a letter with no beginning and no end. The city moves around me like a wheel, but none of it competes with what I feel, because buried underneath the noise it seems you're calling me. You're calling me through dreams. I love you in my dreams, where you are mine, where every ordinary thing turns divine, where time does not divide us like a seam, where love is more than love, more than a theme. I love you in my dreams, through every mile, through every hollow hour and every trial. I carry you like light through darkened streams. I love you, only love you in my dreams. People say that love needs open air, that it has to breathe and live somewhere, that if you cannot hold it in your hands, it slips away like water into sands. But I have held you where no eye can see, in the deepest room inside of me. And what we have in silence and in night is more than most will find in open light. So do not pity what you cannot name. Do not call this longing loss or shame. Some loves are rivers running underground, some loves are only felt and never found. The afternoon grows long and starts to bend, the sky turns pink and hints at its own end. The street lights flicker on one by one, like candles lit to mourn the leaving sun. And I feel something loosen in my chest, a quiet lifting, an unspoken rest, because the dark is coming soft and slow, and with the dark comes everything I know. I'll wash the day away without a sound. I'll lay my weary body on the ground. I'll close my eyes and cross the silver line, and everything again will be just fine. I love you in my dreams, where you are mine, where every ordinary thing turns divine, where time does not divide us like a seam, where love is more than love, more than a theme. I love you in my dreams, through every mile, through every hollow hour and every trial. I carry you like light through darkened streams. I love you, only love you in my dreams. So let the daylight take its heavy toll, let it pull and press upon my soul, let it fill my hours with its noise and schemes. I know where I belong, I know what gleams. I belong beside you in the deep, in the tender country of my sleep, where love needs no permission and no themes. I love you, Lord, I love you in my dreams. stars come out like witnesses tonight. They line the sky and fill the dark with light. I pull the blanket up around my chin and let the dreaming slowly rush back in. The world outside has nothing left to say. The last of all its voices fades away, and in the silence thick as winter snow, I find the only place I need to go. I cross the border where the dreaming starts, the country built of undefended hearts, where every bridge I burn stands whole again, where love does not remember how or when. The air is warm and carries something sweet, a melody I feel before I meet. And then I hear it rising from afar, the sound of you beneath the dreaming star. You are not a wish or maybe tonight. You are not a shadow at the edge of my sight. You are standing clear in the place where love gleams. You are mine, you are mine in my dreams. I love you in my dreams beneath the silver sky, where love is not a question and there is no goodbye, where every wound is healed and every sorrow redeems. I love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams. I love you in the quiet of the midnight deep, in the sacred gentle country of my sleep, where the heart remembers everything it means. I love you in my dreams. You come to me across a field of white, your footsteps soft as feathers in the night. Your eyes are holding everything unsaid, the thousand conversations left unread. And I am not the careful man I seem, not the one who guards himself extreme. I am open like a window to the rain. I am willing to be vulnerable again. You take my face between your gentle hands, the way that only someone understands, who has loved you past the surface of your skin, who knows the woes you carry deep within. You press your forehead slow against my own, and suddenly I do not feel alone. The weight of every year begins to lift, and loving you becomes the only gift. You are not a ghost or a fading refrain. You are not the echo of some old sweet pain. You are every answer to the question that redeems. You are real, you are real in my dreams. I love you in my dreams beneath the silver sky, where love is not a question and there's no goodbye, where every wound is healed and every sorrow redeems. I love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams. I love you in the quiet of the midnight deep, in the sacred gentle country of my sleep, where the heart remembers everything it means. I love you in my dreams. There are those who say that love must end in sun, that it only counts when daylight has begun, that a love lived only after dark has died is just a ghost of a longing left inside. But they have never felt what I have felt. They have never seen the cards that I was dealt. They have never stood inside a dream so true that waking life felt like the residue. Because what I have with you is not a lack, it is not a dream I need to take back. it is the realest room inside my chest, where you reside above all of the rest. And I would rather love you in the night than spend a lifetime searching in the light for something half as pure and half as clean as everything we are in the between. The dream grows deep and rich as autumn wine. Your laughter traces circles into mine. We walk through streets that glow like candlelight, through neighborhoods that only bloom at night. You stop beside a doorway old and wide and pull me gently, laughing, step inside. The room is warm and everything is known. It feels the way that only home has shown. We sit in the familiar golden air. You reach across and tuck back my hair, and in that small and tender simple thing, I feel the whole cathedral start to sing. No grand declaration need be made, no promise given, scared and half afraid. Just you and I inside the dreaming scenes. Just love, just love, just love inside my dreams. I love you in my dreams beneath the silver sky, where love is not a question and there is no goodbye, where every wound is healed and every sorrow redeems. I love you in my dreams. I love you in my dreams. I love you in the quiet of the midnight deep, in the sacred gentle country of my sleep, where the heart remembers everything it means. I love you in my dreams. And when the first pale light begins to seep through the curtains, soft and drawing me from sleep, I hold a dream the way you hold a flame, cupped and close and sheltered from the rain. I carry every moment, every gleam, every whisper, every gold extreme, because morning comes but nothing intervenes between my love and you inside my dreams. I woke up with your name upon my lips, like the last of something sweet before it slips. The dream was warm and close and barely gone, like the final note that lingers in a song. I sat up in the gray and early air and felt the shape of you still everywhere, upon the pillow in the fading light, woven through the leftover of night. And something in me shifted like a tide, something that had long been locked inside. A door that I had bolted shut with pride swung open with you standing on the other side. I had been so careful, so controlled, so afraid of what it meant to hold someone so completely in my chest that losing them would ruin all the rest. But this morning felt like something breaking free, like the dawn was finally speaking straight to me, like the love I hid was bursting at its seams, pouring out of me and flooding all my dreams. I love you in my dreams, and when I wake, I love you for the joy and for the ache. I love you in the spaces in between. I love you in the places unforeseen. I love you in my dreams and in the day. I love you in the ordinary way. I love love you like the river loves the streams. I love you, Lord, I love you in my dreams. I made my morning coffee dark and slow, and watched the steam curl up and let it go, and thought about the way you smiled last night, the way the dream had bathed you all in light. You were dancing in a room I'd never known, a room that somehow felt exactly home. Your arms were open wide and reaching out, and I walked in without a trace of doubt. We danced to music no one else could hear, a melody made only for us here. Your hand was warm against the small of my back, and everything that I had lost came back. Every year of silence, every wall, every time I caught myself mid-fall, dissolved into the rhythm of that room, into the music and the sweet perfume. And standing in my kitchen cold and bare, I still could feel your fingers in my hair. I still could hear that melody, it seems, playing soft and low beneath my dreams. I love you in my dreams and when I wake. I love you for the joy and for the ache. I love you in the spaces in between. I love you in the places unforeseen. I love you in my dreams and in the day. I love you in the ordinary way. I love you like the river loves the streams. I love you, Lord, I love you in my dreams. I used to think that loving was a risk, a coin tossed in the air, too slow, too brisk, a gamble with the heart upon the line, a bet I never trusted to be mine. I used to keep my feelings filed away, locked in drawers I never opened day to day. I used to think that safety was the gift, that walls were there to carry, not to lift. But you have shown me something in the night, something that the day can never quite recite. That love is not the danger that I feared, that everything I ran from can be cleared. Because in every dream you meet me without terms. You love me past my edges and my germs. You hold me at my worst and at my lean, and that is what no waking life had seen. The afternoon arrives and I sit still beside the window on the quiet sill. I watch the people moving in the street, each one of them in search of something sweet. And I wonder if they carry what I do, a secret world that holds somebody true, a place inside the daylight cannot reach, a love that lives just past the borders of speech. I think they must have think we all contain a room where love survives beyond the rain, where someone waits beside a dreaming door, more beautiful than anything before. And mine is you, it has always been you, since before I knew the things I knew, since before the dreaming and the schemes. You were already living in my dreams. I love you in my dreams and when I wake. I love you for the joy and for the ache. I love you in the spaces in between. I love you in the places unforeseen. I love you in my dreams and in the day. I love you in the ordinary way. I love you like the river loves the streams. I love you, Lord, I love you in my dreams. So here I am, deciding in the light to carry what I only said at night, to let the love I dream become my truth, to wear it like I wore it in my youth. Because what good is feeling if it hides? What good is love if no one sees inside? What good are dreams if when the morning gleams you leave the love behind inside your dreams? Tonight I'll dream of you as I always do, But tomorrow I will say it somewhere new. I'll say it in the open, say it clear. I love you and I need you to be here. And maybe that is where the story leads, from loving you in only midnight scenes to loving you beyond the quiet streams, from dreaming you to living all my dreams. I stood before you in the waking light, no longer hiding what I held at night. The words I'd only spoken in my sleep were rising now from somewhere dark and deep. My hands were trembling like a winter leaf. My chest was full of something like relief, like a river finally finding open sea, like a caged-in singing thing at last set free. So I opened up my mouth and let it go. Let the love I carried finally overflow. Let it pour from every cracking wall and seam. Let it be more than a dream, more than a dream. I love you in my dreams and in this light. I love you in the day and in the night. I love you in the silence and the screams. I love you past the border of my dreams. I love you in the broken and the whole. I love you in the deepest of my soul. You looked at me the way you did in sleep, with eyes that held a kind of quiet deep. Your lips parted soft and slow and wide, and something warm came rushing from inside. You said you dreamed of me in colors bright. You said I came to you on certain nights, and every wall I ever built fell flat. Every fear dissolved and nothing just like that. So this is what it feels like in the sun, when the dream and waking life become as one. When the love you hid in darkness finally redeems and becomes more than a love inside your dreams. I love you in my dreams and in this light. I love you in the day and in the night. I love you in the silence and the screams. I love you past the border of my dreams. I love you in the broken and the whole. I love you in the deepest of my soul. All those nights I closed my eyes to find you, all those mornings that the daylight left behind you, they were not wasted, they were not in vain. Every dream was just a rehearsal for this pain, because the love that lives in dreaming does not die. It only grows more certain by and by, and everything I felt in sleep was true. Every dream was just my soul pursuing you. I love you in my dreams and in this light. I love you in the day and in the night. I love you in the silence and the screams. I love you past the border of my dreams. I love you in the broken and the whole. I love you in the deepest of my soul. So here is where the story finds its place, not in the dark but in the open space, not in the midnight whisper soft and low, but in the full and unashamed daylight glow. I love you was the secret that I kept. I love you was the prayer I prayed and wept. I love you was the dream that broke my seams, and now I love you far beyond my dreams. Every night from here I'll close my eyes and meet you underneath the dreaming skies. But now when morning pulls me back to day, You will still be here, you will still stay. The dream is not the only place we live. The dream was just the first place I could give my heart without the armor and extremes. I loved you first, I loved you in my dreams. I loved you in the silence, in the deep. I loved you in the country of my sleep. I loved you when I had no other means. I love you, Lord.